The Malabar Parotta is not from Malabar. Kerala's most beloved street food, the flaky, layered, ghee-soaked icon, originated in Jaffna, Sri Lanka. And the reason it's in Kerala at all is a forgotten famine that killed 90,000 people. If you've seen the famous movie Bridge on the River Kwai, you'd know that in 1942, Japan captured Burma from the British. What you might not know was that this was catastrophic to the Indian princely state of Travancore, modern-day southern Kerala, because Burma was their rice bowl. Travancore had become a cash crop economy, tea, rubber, coir for export. So they'd stopped growing enough rice to feed themselves. When Burma fell, their rice supply vanished overnight. What followed was a food crisis so severe that historians estimate 90,000 people died of starvation between 1942 and 1944. It happened around the same time as the Bengal famine, so it's largely been forgotten. But it fundamentally changed what Keralites eat. The British aggressively pushed wheat as a substitute. For the first time, maida and atta became staples in a culture that had eaten rice for millennia. Now here's where the Parotta enters. Fishermen from Vizhinjam on Kerala's southern coast regularly sailed to Sri Lankan waters. In Jaffna, the Tamil-speaking northern region, they encountered a layered flatbread called Veechu Parotta. The technique was probably brought by Arab traders many centuries ago. But in the 1940s, with Kerala desperate for wheat-based foods, these fishermen brought the recipe home. It spread like wildfire. First through the Tattakadas of Travancore, then north through Malabar. Within decades, the Malabar Parotta was born, named not for its origin, but for where it became famous. Culinary anthropologist and good friend Kurush Dalal points out that Kerala does not grow wheat, never has. So, for a wheat-based flatbread to become the state's signature dish required something to break. And that was a war 3,000 kilometers away, a colonial government that prioritized other regions, and 90,000 lives. The Parotta went global from there. Tamil Muslim traders took it to Singapore and Malaysia, where it became Roti Chennai, allegedly named after Chennai. Indentured laborers carried it to Trinidad, where they beat it after cooking to fluff up the layers, and called it bus up shirt, because it looked like a busted up shirt. So every time you enjoy a parotta with beef fry in Kochi, you're eating the residue of empire, famine, and migration. The answer to this question for the Malabar Parotta is Jaffna, Sri Lanka. And it's delicious anyway, because that's what food does. In addition to flavor, it carries history in every flaky layer.